Good afternoon, friends. Um, Another Sunday afternoon this time. It's light clouds today. Some nice sun. All this week it had been bitter cold, dropping to the 30s this week. So this week was a rough week. Was at court the entire week because they finally started the trial of the young man who crashed into us. It was a hard week. I had to testify not only about what I saw that day 4 years ago, but I also had to just testify and just talk about my kids, who they were, for the jury. So it's not something I wanted to do, but I was asked to do it by the court. So out of respect for that family, I won't say the outcome, but it's finished, and it's a lot of pain, not only on my side of the family, but on his side of the family too. A lot of pain there, a lot of sadness, a lot of grief. The one positive thing that did come out of it, though, was that at least I finally got to talk to his family, and I got a chance to directly speak to him. I wasn't angry, I wasn't upset, I was just sad. I was sad at the whole thing. It's just unnecessary. His family didn't deserve it. My family didn't deserve it. The judge summarized it. It was just a very, very bad decision that unfortunately costs people's lives and caused a lot of anguish and pain. I hope he knows that. I hope he got it. I don't know. It was hard to read him, but his family got it. His family very humble. His parents very humble. So, so last day in court, after we were done, we said what he had to say, and we got a chance to talk to his family and reconcile. Forgiveness and reconciliation. That's what happened. After 5 days of overcast, gray clouds, cold rain, and just bitter cold, as we make it to the first floor of the court building and walk out through the exit doors, we're greeted with sunshine and a warm day. Wow. And then, after we went out for dinner, because we hadn't eaten the whole day, came back home, everybody's going inside. I stand outside in the driveway. There's a full moon out. There are two bright stars in the sky. And standing by Elijah and Norton, I think, is that you? Is that you two up there trying to tell me something? So, I call out their names. Say, hey, Elijah, hey, Nora. The rush of the whole week just hits me. I'm just overcome with emotion. And I start crying. And Bernice is walking behind me and she says, look. And I look back up and just between the two stars there's like a it looks like just a collection of just lights, like a long string of lights that were just going between the two stars, just across the sky, like a train of them, just a long string of lights. And Bernice thought it was a comet. It didn't look like a comet to me. It looked like, I mean, if it was meteoroids, they would have not been there so long. They would have burned up, but I don't know what it was. I have no idea. To me, it looked like a bunch of dancing stars just twinkling. And they seem to move in a wave. So I wanted to think it was just a group of angels just dancing across the sky. Maybe trying to bring us comfort. So we took it as a sign from Elijah and Nora that they had been watching and that everything was going to be okay. Yeah. So it still moves me whenever I think about it. I got it on video. Whenever I watch it, it still moves me. It just confirms my belief that, you know, they're safe and they're waiting for us. So it just kind of throws into question what I do from day to day. You know, what am I doing? I don't know. To go back to work tomorrow, but I'm not going in the same way I was before. It's just not the same energy, not the same, I don't know. Still go in and do it because I'm getting paid to do it, but it's just, I feel disconnected from it. So just want to share that. It's been a rough week. It's been an emotional week, but it's all connected. We're connected to a spiritual realm. Whatever is happening here, in that other realm, it's impacted. So I just wanted to share that. We are being watched. We're being, you know, they're our loved ones are watching from the other side. So it's not as a warning. It's not as some kind of thing to be worried about. It's more like it's hope, right? That there is a connection. Now, when we move on from this realm, that connection pulls us into that spiritual realm, that realm that's unseen and heard. We can't touch it, we can't taste it, we can't smell it, we can't see it, we can't hear it, but we can feel it in a different way. Feel it in our hearts and our minds, and every now and again, you know, it penetrates this veil and it shows us something. So if you're out there, if you're suffering, if you're mourning, if you're grieving, if you have a loved one that you've lost, if you're going through pain because you've lost someone, you know, just be encouraged that they're not completely lost. They are there. They're watching. They're listening. They're waiting, right? They've been given a room, they have a room. And your room is being prepared as well, right next to theirs. So don't worry about this life so much. We'll survive this life. We'll survive our time here. Sometimes it is hard. Sometimes it's tough. Sometimes there seems to be no way out. But just remember that there is an end. There is an end to everything. And there's a new beginning. So take care, friends. Until next time. May you walk knowing that you are loved, and that your loved ones, the ones that you love, are also loved even more.